Okay, so this is my audition video, and I want to be the new Wednesday for Fierce 5. And so first I'm going to do Michael's challenge because that was really fun, and as you can see, I got all dressed up for it. So
You're a superstar, yes, that's what you are. You know it. Come on, let your body go.
now I kind of want to talk about my outfit because it's pretty special. Now this is my Little Miss Sunshine shirt, and it's only from Urban Outfitters, but so, and someone told me that like these kinds of hats were in style, so I bought one because I want to be in style. You don't have to be intimidated by me, I know I'm pretty stylish. And, bragging isn't my style, but my flats are by Marc Jacob. He's a designer. If you're not into fashion, you probably don't know, but as you can probably tell, I had an outfit change. I just had too many things to choose from. But anyways, on to the next challenge, and that was Michael. Michael! I refuse to answer this question because I'm just classy, and why would I want a stripper name if you told me, like, invent my name for being the queen of the world? I might do that. A stripper? What kind of non-classy people do you want on Fierce 5? Well, next question was by Courtney. I had a really hot teacher. And, I don't want to say any names, but well, here's something that I've written. Here you go. Oh, Mario, where are you, Mario? Deny thy father, and refuse. Did I say that? I mean that. Refuse the name. Sometimes I just burst out into Old English because I'm just really cultured, and I can't really tell if I should be speaking in this century or not, but that's another story. Or if they will not be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet. So, because I'm very good at leading, which would make me a good Fierce 5er, I decided to add my own question, which is, who is your role model? Now, that might seem like a tough question, but the answer came simply, and it's Audrey Hepburn, because she's just so classy, like me, and that's why I refuse to answer the stripper question. So that also explains why I'm wearing a headscarf. As you can see, you probably can't understand this fashion. Audrey Hepburn in the 50s and 60s would wear headscarves, so I'm kind of following her lead. But I forgot one thing. How many of you have seen Breakfast at Tiffany's? It's such a classic movie. Once this girl was like, blah blah blah, like, you've just seen Breakfast at Tiffany's, blah 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 blah. And I was like, no, I have seen her other movies. And she's like, oh, like which? And I was like, well, the one where they sing about like planes in Spain, like, And I was like, I love that movie. And she's like, oh, me too. And I was like, yeah, me too, because Audrey Hepburn is my role model. And yeah, but I recommend Breakfast at Tiffany's because it's a classic. Twilight is like the most amazing series ever. I finally understand why Harry Potter people are like such a nerd. Twilight opened up a whole new world for me. Edward is so hot. And actually, I can't believe Edward or Jacob is hotter. Like, when I was reading books and had them imagined in my head, like, Jacob was always the hot one. But then Robert Pattinson, I don't know, whatever, came along, and, he's just gorgeous. So, now I think Edward might be the hotter one. And, everyone is, like, kind of pissed off about Breaking Dawn, and I don't really get that because I thought it was amazing. And especially, Jesus Christ, so passionate, the part where Edward eats the baby out of Bella's uterus. Amazing writing. How did you even come up with that? It's like, it baffles me, and, I'm really into English and stuff. I'm an expert writer, and I could not have come up with that. So I'm back with my headscarf because, it was almost physically painful to not remain classy, so I just put it back on. And so I have a lot of initiative. It's another quality that would make me an amazing Fierce 5er. And what I decided to do was answer one of Michael's previous questions, which was name your favorite movies. And I found that to be a really hard question. I couldn't just choose one, and I couldn't just choose two. But I did make a list, and I narrowed it down to about 40. That might seem excessive, but just for someone like me, that's not at all. So I'm going to show you my 40 favorite movies. And don't, if you haven't heard of some of them, that's okay, because, I watch some really unique movies, and a lot of them are also from, old Hollywood, because I just like classy movies, so